Hey guys, welcome back, John Megacycle here, another episode of Command & Conquer General Zero Hour. Continuing with challenges. This one is a little interesting, I'd like to say. Let's see. Myself versus one hard army, one-on-one. Both use the United States Laser General on a two-player map. Most important thing is starting cash only 5,000 bucks, free to use and build anything. I've done it many times. That is the challenge. I personally enjoy these low cash tournament style ones. It kind of really builds up the method in which you're going to build your army. It's called a build order. Let's see, how do I explain that? When you go through and you start the game, you need to build like a power plant, and then a supply depot, and then a barracks, then a war factory, and then as you build that, it's called a build order. With the $5,000, you really have to make really key decisions early on how you want to make that your goal. Do you emphasize on your economy first? Like, what I'll do is I'll build my two supply depots. I'll be really strapped for cash for the first like 3, 4, 5 minutes, but I'll have a much stronger economic growth because I emphasize my economy. Or do we build like a barracks and just crank out infantry? You know, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. So are you the quick strike type, or are you going to build up your economy, or do you just build up defenses right away and turtle in? So that's going to be interesting, and both playing as general towns is going to make this also interesting. Not GLA, the USA Laser General, let's just get his quote here. Pinpoint Towns prefers to utilize cutting-edge laser technology to defeat his enemies. That really means the laser tank. The laser tank is absolutely powerful in droves. If you get 5 or 6 of those coming at you, they've got good armor, they've got good damage, so that kind of makes it an issue if you're not prepared. So there's no other rules with this one, so we're just going to hit this thing.
Yeah.
Now my normal build order would be to add a second dozer into the equation, but the thing is, since we've only got 5,000 bucks, it doesn't seem all that worthwhile. The real idea to having multiple dozers is you want these guys moving and constructing as much as often as possible. If you've got 4 or 5 dozers and 2 of them are doing nothing, you know, it kind of doesn't make sense when you're really trying to think out your battle plan.
Loud and clear. Getting to work.
Okay, 8 power.
Sounds good.
Looks good so far. I'm also not upgrading my power plant right away. Again, we're trying to really make every dollar count this early in the match. What I will want almost immediately after this is a barracks, and the capture ability will want that oil derrick. This is where the cash is really going to count. So let's do something like that. I don't mind if it's pointed on the outside, considering we'll have plenty of defenses to filter up. But under normal circumstances, I would usually point my barracks back inside my base.
Any more projects? Always ready. What's the mission, sir?
Okay.
Need a point man?
We're going to get the Ranger all the way to where he should be. By that time, hopefully the capture ability will be ready for him, and that'll be a nice addition to our stockpile cash. Now the capture ability costs 1,000. You get $1,000 as a quote-unquote finder's fee when capturing a structure, so the benefit is it pays for itself. And then every couple of seconds you get a little bit of a kickback. You get like 200, I believe it's for generals. In other Command & Conquer games, the money value is a little different. Of course, the economy is a little different across all the games as well.
Let's get in there.
So really, until that capture ability is ready, we're going to go ahead and hole up in there. Now, we could go ahead and start building defense if we wanted to turtle in, or we could build a war factory.
Upgrade complete.
We're going to go at least one laser defense tower. Yep. Perfect. We have the benefit of the armor of the structure. We'll kill both of his rangers. We'll capture the oil derrick. It's almost like clockwork. We don't lose anything. They lose 2 guys. Piece of cake. Now, of course, I know my enemy. I know we're playing up against an AI. If this were up against a human, they could easily loop around. Our sides are still totally exposed. You can easily crank out a Humvee, get a couple of units in it, no problem. I mean, that's certainly a good way to get that going. So right now what we're kind of doing is we're assuming they won't attack from the right. Let's see, how much power do I have? 2. Yeah, we're going to get a war factory up.
Made in the US of A. Always prepared.
Very good. 1,000 bucks, like I said. That takes care of the cost for capture, the ability. And then every few seconds we should see a bit of a kickback here. There we go, 200. So now it's already paid for itself and some. If it hits it one more time, it'll have paid more than enough for the Ranger, and then it adds really nicely to it.
Any more projects? What's the story?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the right and we're going to add a new supply depot to our
Got my missile launcher right here.
battlements. Couldn't think of the word there for a second. We're going to build another thing.
Right here.
These infantry I'm going to put in that bunker.
Sir.
Yeah? Let's go in that building.
Make sure that we keep it. Now, just to make sure you guys know exactly what's going on, let's use some waypoints. There we go. Yep, see, they're going to try to capture it a couple of times before they maybe bring in a Comanche and really change things up.
Good area.
There's that. Power upgrade, please. Let's get 2 laser tanks on the field.
I want to blow something up.
I use waypoints when I'm not confident that the AI's pathfinding ability is going to, well, find the path.
Low power.
Made in the
Low
US
power.
of A.
Oh, that's right. Laser tanks require
On your
power.
command.
That's a thing I forgot. And I didn't time the upgrade properly at all.
Upgrade complete.
Thank you.
Locked in.
That's one thing I completely forgot.
Taking new ground.
Each laser tank requires 1 power, so a great way to shut down a laser general's advance, especially if they're using laser tanks, just go ahead and take them off the grid. Take them offline.
Have a job
Easiest
for
way
me?
to handle that.
Any
Okay.
more projects?
Another Comanche, please. Now
Wanna
they have the
make
money
some
for it.
improvements?
Oh, these things take 5.
I'll
Woof.
build anywhere.
Woof, I
Good
say.
area. Need a delivery, General?
Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to have mostly Patriots for their defense. Yep, an Avenger's really going to take care of that pretty nicely. That'll disable the missiles coming out of the Patriot, then we'll be able to just flood the market with laser tanks. Yep, no problem. Now, the hard general cheats. I think I've had a couple of videos specifying and explaining this, but they just cheat. They get cash stipends out of nowhere. I believe the units aren't modified, but they just get cash for no reason. So it makes it a little frustrating when you're trying to go, you know, dollar for dollar against. But we shouldn't have too much of a problem here. Get that Avenger up front. Got rocket launchers.
Crusader tank responding.
And we'll take our laser tanks. This is just going to be a lot easier than anything else. We're just going to run them over. Munch.
Upgrade complete.
Moving in.
Easiest way to deal with infantry, hands down.
Locked in.
Very good. I'm happy with the defense over there.
Good area.
Let's get our... I forgot the name of that structure.
Laying the
Battle Network?
foundation.
Strategy Center. Blah. Too many strategy games, and then I come back to this, and then it's like, oh, what's that one structure called? Tech Center? No. Radar Dish? No. Satellite Link? No. Strategy Center.
On your command.
Yeah, dang right on my command. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We're going up against the Laser General. Duh. They don't have normal Patriots. They have Laser Patriots. Oh my gosh. I'm not awake. That's okay. We'll still do just fine. We have enough one-on-one stuff. We'll be able to match up whatever they throw at us. I saw they had some aircraft, so we'll be able to fight that back as well.
Heavy armor
I'm not
ready
too
for
worried.
action. Crusader tank responding. On your command. Deliver an ordnance.
Just concentrate on one unit. Work with the Patriot. We shouldn't have any losses.
Congratulations.
Very
General. You
close.
have gained
Very
the
good,
project.
though. Very close. Now, we could counterattack, but I'm not confident we'd be able to flush them out. So we bring our troops back a little bit.
Army's elite.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Clocked in. Oh, that one's pretty bang. Search.
Now, we're getting pretty close where I'm going to want another dozer. Let's take a look at what they all have. Starting to defend up, armor up. Yeah, let's get another dozer on the field.
Crusader tank responding. Defensive laser systems. Let's build.
Ooh, you know what? Let's start concentrating on our economy. Absolutely. Let's see, tanks get plus 25% armor. That's absolutely something I'm going to want.
Going up. Special forces here. Heavy armor ready for action. Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
We're still doing pretty good. We've got some light defenses to the west. We can see everything that's going on over there, so I'm not too worried to shore that defense up very much. We've got enough laser tanks we can move and mobilize our forces where needed. So I'm not too super worried about that. Here we're going to add a fire base, and that should be enough for defenses on this side.
All finished.
The good thing is fire bases don't require any power, so it's a really nice addition.
Want to make some improvements?
We'll do this, a power plant, a few more Patriots. I almost wouldn't mind investing in a particle cannon just to have something on hand. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get our composite armor. Oh, what's this? A couple of planes, huh? You lost one, and that dude's got to loop back, and you're gonna lose him too. Yep, that's exactly why I keep a couple Avengers on hand. This dude's losing quite a bit of cashy money just trying to keep his stuff, you know, just trying to attack. So we're doing good. We haven't made any losses. This is working out quite nice.
Make my own road. Bring on the scaffolding.
Oh boy.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Here comes the party.
Moving in.
Always ready.
Laser cannon targeting set.
Unit lost.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Now the good thing is,
Congratulations,
yeah,
General.
like I was saying before, the neat thing about having the Laser Patriot is it's not affected by the Avengers.
Cannon targeting set. How about a show of force? Clearing terrain. Targeting cursor set. Armor installed, sir. Defensive
Unit
laser.
lost.
I can't even see what's going on with the trees.
On your command.
Great,
Taking new
no
ground.
problem.
Proceed
Again,
to
we
target
suffered
zone.
no losses. I like how that works.
Want to make some improvements?
Oh, another party over here, huh?
Always ready.
Stay there.
I'll fix her
Heavy
up.
armor ready for action.
And there's our level 3, A10 Warthogs, fantastic.
Want to make some improvements?
Unit
Yeah, probably,
lost.
yeah, we were going to lose that dozer, but we should be able to take out some of these tanks. I kind of had a feeling we were going to lose that dozer,
Upgrade
but
complete.
it was almost a risk worth taking, in my opinion. If they were going to loop a little too short and stay down on that ridge, we wouldn't have had a problem with them.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Army's elite. Let's get to laying the foundation. Getting to work.
Don't worry, I saw that strike.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost. Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Just knock them out one at a time. A little bit of micromanagement really goes a long way instead of your units just attacking whatever. That really gets dangerous really fast. So by making sure that we're concentrating on what's going on, it gives us good coverage.
Going up. Let's build.
Keep the power flowing.
Man, these guys are brutal. I haven't been able to counterattack yet. I'd really like to sometime today.
Ready for action.
But you just have a seat right there, and it looks like they're not attacking that side.
Moving in.
Clocked in. Sounds good.
Laser
Bring on the
Crusader ready for
scaffolding.
engagement.
Always ready. All finished.
Since you guys seem super duper eager to really play with that side, we're gonna make sure you don't have that opportunity
Armor
again.
detail reporting. No more supplies from this source. Laser Crusader ready for engagement. On your command. Anywhere you say
Yeah, bring your 2 infantry. Let's see how this pans out.
How about a show of force? Laser Crusader ready for engagement. Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you
Okay,
say.
time for us to push. And the second I say that,
What's the
Upgrade
story?
gosh oh
complete.
my.
Let's build. Yeah.
Laser Crusader tank responding.
Yeah, start moving to the east anyway, just in
What's the
case.
story?
I don't think we'll have a problem.
Unit lost.
Armor detail
No problem. Okay,
Heavy
very
armor
good.
ready for action.
Now we're gonna push right in the center.
Targeting cursor set.
Let's get these Avengers mobile.
Analyzing terrain effects.
They should easily be able to take out the supply Chinooks.
Power flowing.
Defensive
Yep, no
laser
problem.
How about a show of force?
Nope, group up, group up.
Heavy armor ready for action.
It's devastating if you guys go in one at a time like they do. See, they come in, we just pick them off one by one. It's very important we move all at the same time,
Unit
together.
lost.
You guys are an army, you need to act like one. It's a real issue when they just,
Armor ready for action.
whatever, conga line their way in.
Scanning for
On
enemy
your
aircraft.
command.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Okay, now some of their buildings are occupied, so we're going to avoid them.
Blow 'em wide
Defensive
open.
laser system.
Armor detail.
Unit lost.
Keep the power flowing. Laser cannon targeting set. On your command. Armor detail reporting. Heavy armor ready for action.
And now we're going to
Tank
retreat.
responding.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Those stealth fighters really messed with us, so we're going to mess with them.
Heavy armor
That'll
ready
take
for
care of that,
action.
no problem.
Anywhere you say, sir.
Now, I wouldn't mind some ambulances, and that's going to allow us to repair our troops on the field.
Laser cannon targeting set.
In the meantime, though, we're going to take care of those garrison structures. We're going to use the flashbang grenades, and that comes with the Ranger loadout. And the benefit of that is it just clears out the structure. Exactly like you'd think. It works great.
Clocked in. Always ready.
Army's elite. Need a point man?
Yeah.
One can stay there. I want the rest of you over here.
Medical attention? Medic here. We're there.
Okay, again, a little micromanagement's really going to pay off here.
Congratulations, General. From the team
Pick,
commander.
and pick, and pick,
Flashbangs are ready.
Need some medical attention?
and then pick.
This'll wake them up. Power up the laser. Raising intensity. Orders, General.
What did we lose? One unit
lost.
out of all that, and they lost
Tank
8?
responding.
Scanning for
Works
enemy
out great.
aircraft.
Medical supplies Lines on hand.
No problem. Okay,
Ready for action.
let's get to work.
Grabbing a flashbang. Cleaning house.
Flashbang is just going to kill everyone in there, and it's great. It makes no sense because it's a flashbang, but it does the job. That's the loadout I'm going to go with.
Crusader tank responding.
Defensive laser system.
Find me a vehicle.
Should
Heavy
auto
armor
repair,
ready for
and it
action.
does.
Unit
Always
lost.
prepared.
Particle cannon ready.
If you're not
Keep the power.
clear on what a flashbang does,
Crusader
oh,
tank
a
responding.
little bit of shenanigans on the
Our
side.
base is under attack.
Crusader tank responding.
Oh no, my barracks. You're going to lose like $4,000 worth of gear.
Oh, I'm wide open.
Yeah, not super worried.
Responding.
Let's
Okay,
build.
let's go ahead and shore that up though.
Good area. New construction. On the job.
No more supplies from
We're also going to sell this.
I got the goods.
No need for bunches of other supply units sitting around.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Okay.
Scanning for
Armor
enemy
detail
aircraft.
reporting.
Let's see what my enemy's up to. How do
Unit
they
lost.
still have stealth fighters?
Crusader tank responding. Power up.
I thought I wiped out their airport. Oh, that's okay.
Light them up.
We're going to save that super weapon as a backup.
Aircraft targeting ready.
How about a show of force?
Any more
Clearing
projects?
terrain.
Unit lost.
And he didn't make it.
On your command.
The problem is they have a ton of Patriots
Low
just
power.
sitting there.
Particle cannon ready.
The USA.
What's the story? Good area. Want to make some improvements? Yeah.
Unit lost.
Armor detail reporting. Crusader tank responding. Delivering ordnance. Heavy armor ready
Okay,
for
back it up.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Any more projects? That one's done.
Particle cannon
Changed my mind.
activated.
Kind of defeated the purpose, but that took care of everything that was a power constraint. And now we're going to do the same thing with our gunship. We're just going to work them down a little bit. I'm not too much in a rush. We've got far more of a standing army. I'm not worried about getting rushed or anything at this point.
Yeah. Bring on the scaffolding.
And I completely didn't pay attention there. Come on, give me control.
Unit lost.
Well, that many rocket infantry will do it. That's for sure.
Armor detail reporting. This will look the round. Laser cannon targeting set.
Defensive laser system.
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone.
Scanning for enemy aircraft. Yes, sir.
I wish they had a nest of power plants that could just ravage and really clean that up. These Avengers are going to be great. They'll take care of all the supply Chinooks they'll have to keep paying for. Now, what can we do for long range? I really want these Tomahawks taken care of, or those Patriots. The problem is we don't get Tomahawks, so we don't have
Unit
anything really
lost.
long range. We can use a microwave tank, and that's something I'd like to emphasize on.
Armor ready for action.
Targeting cursor set.
Crusader tank responding.
I'll show you exactly how those things work, because they are amazing.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Just like our Avengers. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
How about a show of force?
There's no way this AI is not cheating, especially considering how much hardware they've lost.
Unit lost.
When we really see dollar for dollar, and we see how many units have been lost from their side, it's going to be ridiculous. I promise you
Heavy
that.
armor ready for action.
Defensive laser systems.
Okay, microwave tanks. These things are really, really cool, and I don't use them often, but I'm really glad when I do. Actually, before we start going military gung-ho, I do want to emphasize a little more on my economy. We don't have any more supplies. They took it all because they moved a little quicker than us, so I want to make sure we have enough supply drop zones.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Yeah. Good area.
Armor detail reporting. Blow 'em wide open.
Unit
Light them
lost.
up. Power up the laser.
It's amazing how if you just complement the right units in the right form, this becomes no problem. You can easily pick apart the enemy forces, especially timing. That's probably the most important part of it, is making sure everything lands and attacks in the proper timing.
Want to make some improvements?
Yeah, we're going to do 1 or 2 more supply drops. I want to make sure this is a good deal, and this is a done deal. And by doing that, well, by emphasizing our economy, we're doing just that. They're not building any more Chinooks. There are supplies here.
Aircraft targeting
But it looks
ready.
like we might have hit him up right where it hurt, and the pocketbook hurts every time to everyone.
Unit lost.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna back up a bit. Those Patriots are still completely on steroids.
Analyzing terrain effects.
That one's done. Let's build.
Unit lost.
I'll build anywhere.
Scanning for
Do I just
enemy
keep losing
aircraft.
drones? I think I just keep losing drones. I could be totally mistaken, but keep hearing unit lost.
Armor detail reporting.
I think it's just the drones, which will look bad on our record, but I'm kind of not too worried about it. How are we on power? 80 and 73, and these things take 4. I'm gonna need another power plant or an upgrade. The weird thing about this has been my one real gripe about Command & Conquer Generals is the power bar. This looks like I have 1 power left, not 7.
Particle cannon ready.
It just looks really, really weird when you're just looking at it, because I have no idea just by looking at it how much I have. They did a much better job, I think, with Red Alert 2, and Red Alert 3 certainly. That little indicator for electricity, but sometimes it's just really difficult to just take a quick gander and be like, oh, I have this much power.
Special forces here. Head
Unit lost.
Oh, I keep losing cargo planes, that's what I keep losing.
Construction. Keeping busy.
Keep losing my C-130s. Okay, now that we have a bit more infrastructure in place, now I don't mind building these microwave tanks and showing that off. But first,
Upgrade complete.
Any more projects?
Acquiring new target. Objective confirmed.
Spectre gunship is absolutely an amazing ability. It goes very quick, it drops chafes and flak, so it prevents rockets from hitting it. But the problem is, this laser general's still going to hit me up.
Unit
Yeah.
lost.
I also have the lowest upgrade for it, and that's one of the things for the laser general. You don't get the full Spectre gunship, which I believe just affects duration, but still to point, there's a lot there I don't get. Okay. Now to the thing I said for like the 19th time I wanted to show you guys. The microwave tank is absolutely sweet. It just flat disables
Unit lost.
structures. So we're going to want a few of them, and then we'll be able to move right in. Since we don't have artillery, we kind of have to 1-2 punch this thing.
Microwave weapons cleared for battle.
Unit under attack, yes of course. I lose a plane, they lose a helicopter. Fair trade.
Targeting cursor set. Defensive laser
On your
system.
command.
Okay, microwave tank.
Moving wave
Oops,
generators.
wrong control
Scanning
group.
for
There we
enemy
go.
aircraft.
Microwave emitters ready.
So there's 4 there. I think there's 2 here. Yeah, we're gonna work with this group over here. They still have those stealth fighters too.
Targeting cursor set. Aircraft
I wonder if we can
targeting
lure them
ready.
out. Because that's something I'd really like gone.
Recalibrating.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Power coupling optimized.
Oh,
Adjusting system.
hang on.
action. Anybody home?
Keep the power flowing. Armor detail reporting.
Bring it back.
How about
Bring it
a
back
show
a
of
little bit.
force?
Let's create a little bit of a half circle
Releasing
here.
energy force. How about
No
a show
problem.
of force? Deliver an ordinance. In my
Unit lost.
Army's elite. Head now.
Those flashbangs
Take
are
the
a
lead position.
ridiculous ability.
Standing by.
It's absolutely ridiculous, especially for such a low-level infantry to have it. It's crazy
Power
awesome.
coupling optimized. Wave generators activated. Microwave
So you guys are getting
emitters
too
ready.
close.
Moving
So there's a
wave
line of
generators.
sight
Defensive
problem.
Laser systems.
HPM vehicle standing by. Wavelengths calibrated.
Try it again.
Microwave him in.
I don't know if they just can't
Unit
see it and they're
lost.
just trying to get close or what, but the thing is they need a few seconds to disable the structure. There's the stealth fighter again.
Aircraft targeting ready.
But there we go. Structure's just flat disabled.
Analyzing terrain effects.
Crusader tank responding.
So now we'll be able to move in completely on the right side without
Unit
issue.
lost.
How about a show of force?
Using these microwave tanks, you can disable anything. We can disable up those other structures up there, and this is great. Even if you need to shut something down, like a super weapon or something, it works out really nice. $800 for a single-use vehicle? What the heck did I build on accident? I didn't mean
Unit lost.
sentry drones.
On your command. Deliver an order.
So now what we can do is we can just go in and just take them out as we wish.
How about a show of force? Proceeding to target zone. In my field of
And the good thing is they have enough armor, you can do that.
Unit lost.
How about a show of
Defensive
force?
laser systems.
Here's what we are going to do, though. Back it up a little bit.
Armor detail reporting.
Targeting cursor set. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the problem. The very second they stop shooting, the structures come back online.
Unit lost.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Particle cannon activated.
We're just going to take them permanently offline. 1, 2, and let's see if we can get this one down here. I don't think so, but it would be awesome if we did. Go, 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 go. Almost. Nope, not quite.
Microwave weapons cleared for battle.
Unit lost.
This is going to be a complete power shutdown from their
Clear
perspective.
the area.
And- oh! Hey, they finally got a command ability. And because of that, I have 1 billion pilots.
Now we're talking.
Okay. Now it's time to really put this to the metal.
Unit lost.
Crusader tank responding.
I need more
Target
tanks.
zone. Laser Crusader ready for engagement. On your command.
I need way more tanks before I attack.
Find me a vehicle.
But let's make sure
Always
these
prepared.
pilots are put to
Special
good
forces
use.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Ready for
Can you not get in? Oh, you're an infantry,
Cannon
right?
targeting set.
You're a ranger, I forgot.
Armor detail reporting.
Now, one thing that we... Oh, just came back online. Thank goodness I waited for a few seconds. My whole
Unit
army could have been
lost.
right in that.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement. Heavy armor ready for action. Laser cannon targeting set.
Yeah.
This is the one slow part of the game, is if you don't have enough of those supply stashes up, now it kind of becomes a, you know, push-pull kind of a method game.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Have a job for
Not
me.
that I'm complaining, victory is assured,
What's the
but
story?
might not be as action-packed as the
Unit
first
lost.
portion of the
Laser
game.
cannon targeting set.
Okay. That's more than enough tanks. We're going to attack on their right.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Cool.
Targeting cursor set. Recalibrating. Advancing.
Ah, shoot.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Defensive
On
laser
your command.
systems.
Clearing terrain.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone.
Targeting cursor set. Analyzing terrain effects.
We're going to build up our spy drones again. Scout drones. And we're going to move up a little bit, see if they have any stealth fighters sitting around.
Analyzing terrain effects. Yes, sir.
I think we took care of all their aircraft, otherwise we would see
Unit
them.
lost.
Yep. Just like that.
Recalibrating.
And that's such a glitch. Did you see that? How that Patriot just started shooting at us, and it didn't even have a line of sight? It's so weird how that happens sometimes. Oh, you guys gonna fill the structure? I'm gonna evacuate it
Job
again.
for me. Going up. What's the story?
Crusader tank responding.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to
Aircraft
target
targeting
zone.
ready.
Okay, I did forget about the helicopters though.
Advancing.
Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of
Aircraft
movement for our
targeting ready.
Avengers. Let's just do a little bit of waypoint magic here. Stealth ability neutralized. Great. They scanner swept the area.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Unit lost.
Good area. Laying the foundation.
Let's get this
Wanna make
upgraded.
some
Scanning
improvements?
for enemy
Projects?
aircraft. Yes, sir.
4 Avengers is going to cripple their helicopter fleet without an issue. What do they have, 4? Yeah, 4.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Yeah, this will be a
Analyzing
cakewalk.
terrain
Comanches
effects.
don't have a
Heavy
ton of
ready for
armor,
action.
which is great for us. Yeah, I'll build any kind of drone just to get a drone on the vehicle. It doesn't have to be combat effective. I mean, these scout drones are great because Avengers will target them first, as opposed to like
Upgrade
aircraft and
complete.
stuff. So this is just a good supplemental.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Unit
See,
lost.
just like that, they'll
Particle
attack the
cannon
drone
ready.
before they really attack the unit.
How about a show of force? Heavy armor
Done
ready
deal.
for action. Laser system. Moving in.
Okay, Avengers first.
Armor detail reporting. On your command.
Defensive laser systems.
Part of the thing about really enjoying strategy games like this isn't so much being a great commander right out the gate. Like, you don't have to win every single battle. You don't have to be absolutely perfect. But the real point is making sure you're learning from your mistakes and understanding how to adapt to a situation. That's what really makes it good.
How about a show of force? On your command.
You're a jerk.
Anywhere you say, sir.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Alright.
Crusader tank responding. Moving in.
Well, if you thought that was funny, check this out.
Particle cannon activated.
Instead of really working over their power, we're just going to knock out their defenses. That's just going to make this easier and just going to open up the whole base nice. That thing's done. That thing's toast.
Targeting
I know it.
purpose set.
We're just going to keep the Avengers here.
Analyzing terrain effects. Analyzing
Maybe move
terrain
up a bit?
effects.
Unit lost.
Defensive
But we're going to lead with the tanks. There's no reason why we should lead with Avengers. They don't have an Air Force anymore.
Armor detail reporting.
Battlefield is a
Laser
messy
cannon
place.
targeting set. How about a show of force?
Now what we'll do is I think it's Control F.
Clearing terrain.
And what will happen is all the vehicles will move in formation. What that really means is they'll all move at the exact same speed, which is great, because as you saw before, the ambulance was trying to really get ahead. That won't happen anymore. Now they'll all move at the same speed, meaning the ambulance will move at the speed of tank.
Heavy armor ready
Ooh,
for
that was a nice shot. Which is great. That means your lightly armored, faster vehicles won't get ahead of your heavier armored, slower vehicles.
cannon targeted tank responding. Delivering ordnance.
Yep, this is a done deal.
Unit lost.
Even if we lose the entire army right now, there's more than enough stuff that's going to take them a lot longer to really rebuild from.
Tank responding. Clearing terrain.
These infantry are just going to drive me nuts.
How about a show of force?
That's another thing that really drives me crazy about United States, is every single time one of their structures go up, they get free infantry. Like, lots of free infantry. If you blow up their command center, they get like 10 Rangers.
On your command.
It is ridiculous. But, speaking of ridiculous,
Unit lost.
Locked in.
Ready for action. Laser cannon targeting set. Moving in.
What's the story? Want to make some improvements? Laying the foundation.
Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir.
yeah, we're leaving the command center for last just for that exact reason. I don't want to have to deal with 30 bajillion infantry. So even with the power plant gone, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 2? I think there might have been 3 out of there. These things are $225 a piece. I mean, do the rough math. That's what, 675 credits of free units? That's significant. Considering the Chinese don't get that, GLA get the GLA whole when a structure goes up, which I think is fair. And if you have an attacking force, you should be able to finish it off without a problem. Look at that, the barracks went up 4 dudes. That's $900 in monies.
Medic here.
Laser cannon targeting set.
Seriously? Seriously? How much machine gun fire does one ranger need? Finish him already. Gosh, and he wasn't even ranked. That's sad. He wasn't even like a veteran or something. Okay. Spectre, it's your turn to have fun. Finish that thing off.
Armor detail reporting. Moving in.
Spectre gunship standing by.
And just for giggles, let's see if you can screw that stuff up too.
Unit lost.
I don't think they have enough power plants anyway, but... See, yeah, even though it went up, it doesn't matter. Look at there. We just took a quick snapshot. What is that, 5?
Delivering ordnance.
That's a good chunk of change right there, man.
Heavy armor ready for action.
No joke.
Releasing energy pulse.
Okay, they can't build structures. They cannot build military. Once we take out this power plant,
On your command.
that should be the end of them. I mean, they can't get more supply. Even though they have this, there's no more supplies to be gotten. But again, we broke them down completely. Oh, nope.
Particle cannon
Take that back.
ready.
On your command.
Once we take out that dozer, that'll take care of it. Then they'll just sell out. I really do enjoy this low income when you start off the game, but the thing is some of the AI have a real difficult time dealing with it, like the Air Force generals especially. And poof. there's a good chance the Air Force General will simply starve himself to death when he starts off, because he'll build the airport before he builds the... Let's see, how does it go? The AI builds the barracks, the power plant, the supply drop, and then he'll build an airport right away, and there's some logic. He'll just surrender. He'll sell his stuff and he'll die.
You are victorious.
So that's the one touchy thing about this this $5,000 start. Okay, not too bad. Units destroyed 244 against our 20 lost. That's perfect. That's what I want to see. They lost, what, 12 guys to R1? Awesome. They charge in a column. We spread our units out, making sure all of our guys get one shot by the time they get one shot. It works out great. Let's see. We still got more resources even though they got all the supply. So that's good. We emphasized our economy on them pretty early, and that gave us a good surviving edge, no problem. So, thanks for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. Another challenge in the books, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.